Hey, Corrupt. How are ya? How we doing? We are running very low on food. I had a plan in mind for the stir fry that I wanted to do, but we're gonna make it a little bit, even a little bit more ghetto than I had planned. That's okay though. I call the shots. Also, there's not gonna be a protein in this because I don't have anything for a protein other than chicken, and the type of chicken I have does not go in the stir fry because it's already pre-breaded. So, and I don't really want to put beans in this. I don't know. This can go bye-bye. These can go bye-bye. Two types of people out there. Ones who can handle me and ones that are scared. So beware. Why is this crooked? All right. All right, let's see. What am I going to do for an apron? Because we haven't worn an apron in a while. Honestly, I'm going to do this one because we're close to Valentine's Day and it's the only red one I have. What you can do. So we're going to make dessert before we make dinner because dinner's not going to take me very long. So we're going to start by making a cake. Why a cake, you may ask? I don't know. I looked at this recipe and I was like, you know what? This is what I want to make. I have all the ingredients for it. Kinda. Hey, John. How are you? Oh, that's right. So is this... oh, what's the official date of the Chinese New Year? Is that today? Unfortunately, I did not sign up for any of the stuff that I saw you post in there, John. Tomorrow. Oh, okay. Hey, Andy, how are you? Okay, good to know. So, John has kind of started and put together this wonderful, wonderful thing for uh, Chinese New Year, as well as a bunch of different um, kind of different places around the world that you can make foods for. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, I don't feel I'm educated enough, but I definitely will be watching other fellow streamers, especially you, John, kind of doing these different recipes and stuff because I love Asian cuisine. It's definitely on my top. Asian cuisine and Mexican cuisine are my top two favorites. So I love to kind of get that inspiration and kind of see what you guys make. I call it ghetto American Asian cuisine because I don't know how to make anything authentic. Oh, tomorrow. Ooh, okay. What do you do with the so what do you typically do for the new year for you guys? And the year of the snake. Damn. It's always great to see you too, Andy. We're gonna make cake. Cause you know what? We'll say we're making cake for the Chinese New Year, okay? It's actually because I have a shit ton of pumpkin puree that I need to use. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I like more than checks. All right, guys. So basically we're gonna mix that wet ingredient first. Again, I don't have applesauce, so we're gonna substitute by just adding a little bit more pumpkin puree. So you're streaming tonight then, John. Okay, that's good for me to know. So we're gonna be eggs, sugar, says applesauce, which we're not doing applesauce. We're gonna do pumpkin puree. So let's get the pumpkin and the milk out. I don't think this one calls for butter or oil. I don't think so. Let me just double check. No. We need eggs though. We're kind of just listening to whatever. Thank you for the lurk. All right. So we need eggs. Well, I don't really care about all the dry ingredients right now. We're going to worry about the wet ingredients right now. So we need vanilla, eggs, milk, pumpkin. I think that's it for wet ingredients. And then we'll add the sugars. So I'm going to start with 3 eggs. Crack those bad boys. Technically, you should be doing this as room temperature eggs, but I don't care. And we're also going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. So again, this is just going to be like a pumpkin cake that I'm making, and we're going to make a protein icing out of we're going to make a protein icing out of Greek yogurt because I don't have cream cheese. Guys, when I say like I really didn't go grocery shopping this last time, I really didn't go grocery shopping. We're getting a little slim pickings here. I mean, I have food. Like, it's not like I don't have food. I just don't know if you guys want to see me make like like very on a budget like lentils and stuff like that. All right, so for the sugars, we need both brown and white sugar. Granulated sugar. So let me get both of those out. Also, this is a really good, so the reason I like doing these kind of things is also because it forces me to, this is not, what is going on with you, Lenovo? It forces me to make food out of the ingredients I already have in my house and have less waste, which honestly, I can guarantee you right now, if you looked in your cabinet out of the food that you may have, canned goods, if you have like the bags of like beans and rice and stuff like that, I'm sure you could make so many different meals out of the things that you just have in your house. Okay, we need a 3/4 cup and a 1/2 cup. Okay. And honestly, honestly, I should just take my own advice and make the out of things that I have. Oh shit. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. Also, it's Tuesday. It's been the Tuesdayest Tuesday ever. All right. We're going to do a 1/2 cup of sugar. All right. Oops. And then we need 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Please stand up. All right. Brown sugar is literally like one of my favorite things. You can never have too much brown sugar, okay? I used to just eat this. I know. The little fat kid in me, I just used to like love to just eat brown sugar. That was my shit back then. All right, let's cream these together. So basically just mix them together until it's kind of, you know, well incorporated enough. Like you don't want it to be over mixed. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add perfect. This is kind of like the consistency I'm looking for, like goopier, kind of like they're incorporated together. So now we're going to add some vanilla, 2 teaspoons worth. Good enough. I don't measure vanilla. I don't think I've ever measured vanilla, and I don't think I ever will. Okay, we need 1/4 cup of whole milk, aka oat milk, because that's what I have. And I'm not using a wet measuring cup. I'm going to use a dry measuring cup because I've already got it out. Okay. Is it as accurate? No. Do I care? No. Again, we do things a little different around here. Okay. So we need a can of pumpkin puree, 15 ounces. This is 29 ounce. We're not doing that. How? Let's see. Let's see. How many How many cups in 15 ounces? All right. 1.875. All right, so we need to do... All right, I think I'm going to do 2 cups worth because I also need technically applesauce, which we're not doing. So I might actually just use the rest of this can. What are you confusion about? All right, I'm just going to do a little bit more than that. Hopefully that's not too much. You want some? What are you confusion about? The menu is not real. Doesn't my thing say no menu? That was yesterday's menu. Not today's menu. Today, I'm literally deciding on the fly what the hell I'm making right now. We are making a stir fry. I say this very loosely. I have some frozen vegetables that I need to get rid of in my house. So for the stir fry, we're going to have rice, peas, not your traditional stir fry, peas and California medley, which is broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. Okay? And rice. I think I already said rice. Let's zoom. You guys want to kind of see my stuff here? And we're making a slab of ribs braising. That sounds fucking delicious. I asked PK if he wanted chicken sandwich today, and I could have made like a fun sauce for it and stuff, but he said no. So that was a no-go. Okay, now we need to add the dry ingredients, and it's baking powder, baking soda, salt, spices, and flour. So, okay. So let's do everything but the flour. So we need a teaspoon of baking soda. Let's do that first. Hey, Sam, how are you? This is a half a teaspoon. Perfect. We're winging the menu today because I don't know. I didn't know what we were making until literally like right before stream. I asked PK, "Do you want stir fry?" Which I thought I had other vegetables, so 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Oh, okay. I knew I was gonna make this pumpkin cake though, guys. I did know that. I already posted that in Discord. So this recipe is already in Discord. If you want to make it with me, we're gonna change the icing. I'm gonna make my own icing. Hello, motherfucker. Hi, Boris. A cowboy romance. Okay, to be honest, that's my least favorite kind of romance. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't, I don't get the hots for the cowboys. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more pinch of salt. I don't know. Something about the cowboys. Don't do it for me. Hi, Sir Billy Butter. How are you? That was 4 teaspoons? No. I was using a half a teaspoon. That was only 2. All right, we'll do a little bit of cinnamon. It says clove and ginger. So let's do that. Ginger. Clove. That was a half. Don't worry. I'm not that psycho. All right. Half a teaspoon. I'm just going to do that. And then how much ground clove? 1/4 a teaspoon. So that's only 1 little thing. I feel like the tops need to be reversed on these. I'm going to wash the tops and reverse them. Because this one is too big. Like these have bigger holes and you don't need as much clove. And then these have tiny holes. And I always need way more ginger. And that doesn't come out right. So I'm going to keep these to the side and I'm going to wash the tops and switch them. Okay. And then we need flour. We need 2 cups of flour. I got you. But how we all doing today? They're kind of boring, aren't they? Yeah, they're a little boring. I don't mind a little bit boring. Like sometimes like I kind of need a boring book to kind of break up my other crazy books that I fucking listen to. What did I need? I need flour. But I will say, I don't know. Cowboys just don't do it for me. If you are a cowboy, I'm sorry. You just don't do it for me. Gingerbread? We're not making gingerbread. We're making a pumpkin cake. So we're actually making a cake. We're making a pumpkin cake. Clove is fancy. I promise you, we're not that fancy. Donde está? Can you let me move a little bit here? There we go. Oh no! Oh no to the pumpkin cake? You don't like pumpkin cake? I better have enough fucking flour. I mean, I have a whole nother thing, so we're good, but I didn't want to have to open it. One more. Are pretty dark. Yeah, especially if you're listening to a lot of dark romance. Wow, I made a mess there. You definitely need to break it up sometimes, you know? Whenever you want to start reading, I'm also going to start stirring and inputting this. Whenever you want to start reading Fourth Wing, you let me know. I am down to talk about any of those books. Or ACOTAR. I don't know. Did you already start ACOTAR? You like pumpkin cake? We're winging it too, by the way. One more. This was actually the perfect amount. So I'm going to open up the other one and put it in here as well. Let's move that to the side. And do I sift? Absolutely not. That is way too much work. Ain't nobody need to sift anything in this household. All right. This is actually turning out to be beautiful. Okay. Back up the booty. Only other thing I use cloves for is Indian food and some fancy Mexican. Ooh. I always make, well, like that's a part of the pumpkin spice family is clove. Made me sad and was a bit weird that it was godfather and goddaughter. Whatever. Oh, okay. You can have pumpkin any time of the year. That's just a ploy so people like overly excessively buy pumpkin stuff when it comes out. That's the thing about certain ingredients and stuff. Pumpkin puree that's canned, you can use that anytime. Obviously, you can't get a pumpkin right now. I mean, maybe you can somewhere. But here you can't just buy a pumpkin, right? But I can buy pumpkin puree and make it anytime I want, you know? Exactly. You can't find a pumpkin right now. But you sure can have some pumpkin puree. Honestly. And I say that about a lot of things. You know what? And they still sell squash in the store. And honestly, because they want pumpkins to be so seasonal, you could technically buy pumpkins now. Like they would last now. But because companies actually make money better when things are a seasonal deal, why would they, why would they put it out in the market if it can be a seasonal deal? All right, I need to fill that. I'm going to put this over here. All right, I made a mess. We're going to clean up my mess before I start to put this in a dish to bake. They do. You can actually get pumpkin pie. Hi, Steffi. How are you, sweetheart? I've missed you. You can buy pumpkin pie filling, which has all that good stuff in there if you want it. All right. I'm going to hand stir this a little bit, and we're going to put it in a thing. Actually, before I do that, I said I did want to clean up. That has raw eggs in it, but I'm still eating it. All right. If you don't make a mess in the kitchen, are you really cooking? I clean as I go, though. I will admit. I mean, you could if you really wanted to. For me, when I think of pumpkin, I like the more dessert type options with pumpkin. But it's still a squash. Right? So it's still a squash. So you could technically still make different things. So honestly, especially if you like butternut squash soup, you could just substitute the butternut squash for pumpkin if you wanted. And you could have pumpkin soup. I honestly don't know. I don't know anything about Orange Julius. I don't even have one around here that I know of. All right. Now that that's clean. You made gnocchi? Oh my gosh. Nice. I'm not the biggest fan of gnocchi, but that's only because I don't really like potatoes. Well, you can make gnocchi a million different ways. Guys, there's going to be an ad in about a minute. I appreciate if you guys stick around. It does help. Even if it's just a little bit, it does help. If you don't want to see ads, there's always the option to subscribe if you have that little extra cha-ching. And or get turbo. That still helps me. And when you get into an ad, after you're done with those ads, tell me what kind of ads you got, because I'm always interested about that. You love potatoes? Yeah, I'm not a big potato fan. I'll make stuff with potatoes. It's not my thing. I'm gonna give it to you. What's a dumpling? Gnocchi? Gnocchi is a potato pasta. That's what I like. Okay, so we need to get a dish so we can put this in here. 15 by 10. I think that's what this one is. Say the word and we'll go. I need my bigger pan. 6 to I'll never make a promise that I can't keep. Donde? Where's the size? That doesn't tell me. Well, we're gonna wing it. All right, I'm just gonna give it a quick spritz. Hey, Cradle. I have been seeing you. I haven't been able to pop in yet, but I've been seeing you click that live button, sweetheart. Your feelings are hurt. No. You had such a night. So we're making pumpkin cake. We're making a pumpkin cake right now. I had a ton of canned pumpkin that I just really needed to use up. And I'm like, you know what? I made pumpkin chocolate chip oats for breakfast this week. And now we're making a pumpkin cake. I'm going to make a protein icing out of protein powder and yogurt. I might actually add a little bit of creme de lish in there too, to kind of sweeten it up a little bit, because my yogurt is just plain Greek yogurt. And creme de lish is actually one of our friends here. His name is Creme de lish, and it's his product. It's amazing. It's absolutely delicious. It does have sugar in it, so I don't use it that much, but like in times like this, it's perfect, you know? All right, beautiful. Let's get some stuff cleaned up here. Yeah. All right. If you're not in the ad, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. You're the cool real ones. I mean, I love all of my followers, but you guys the real MVP, okay? I don't like popsicles. I don't like popsicles any time of the year. They're disgusting. It's just sugary water, frozen water. And I eat. Oh, I was like, what are you asking me to look at it? I eat ice cream in the middle of winter. All right, so we've got our pumpkin cake. Our oven is preheated at 350. That's gonna go right into the oven. And let's see for how long. I'm talking about don't me 25 to 30 minutes. Perfect. It's probably going to need 30 minutes because my oven takes a little bit longer to cook, but perfect. All right, we'll worry about the frosting later. We're going to move on to making dinner. Again, this is not authentic stir fry. This is ghetto stir fry with K-Chick. I'm just saying. I wish I had more light. Like, I feel like it's really dark right here. Let me see, actually. I'm going to turn on this light. How did I get stuff over here? And I think I'm going to turn on, maybe this light will help. It helped a little bit. It just felt so dark for some reason. Might have to start using my ring light. Okay. So what we need to do is, before I do this, actually, I do want to get on the stove some rice, and I don't have a rice cooker, so I just make rice on the stove. This is how I know how to make it. So let's do that. Do I have rice already out? This it out, walk it out, now walk it out, got it. Oh, snap. I don't. I gotta get it. Do it all by yourself. Walk it out. Oh, snap. We're going to be making a frosting for the cake. It's not a pumpkin pie. We're not making a pie. There's no crust. It's a cake. That's okay. All right, we're going to do, I think I'm going to do about a half a cup. All right, let's see. Let me wash off my half a cup here. All right, dry that off. So we're gonna make a half cup of rice. So basically what you do is you do 1 part rice to 2 parts water. I'm not gonna do it like that because I'll get that everywhere. 1 knife, 1 bab, 1. I also want to clean my rice, so let me get my, I have a fine mesh strainer that I will put my stuff in. And I just give it a good little rinsey poo. Not this rice. I'm doing, on the stovetop, I'm doing it as 1 part rice to 2 parts water. Ooh, and I still made a mess. Oops. That strainer fine AF. That's right, Dallas. Dallas, how are you? Work been crazy for you? Or is it slowing down now? Is this the time of the year it slows down for once? I feel like all I hear is that you're working. Yeah. Hell yeah. Does that mean I'm going to be seeing more Dallas streams? Is that what that means? We're not making pumpkin stir fry. No. I used the rest of that pumpkin puree. We're just going to make a veggie stir fry. We're just going to put random vegetables in. All right, perfect. Okay. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to put this on the back burner. I'm going to wait for that to boil. Once it boils, I'm going to put a top on there, and then I'll let that sit for a bit on a simmer. And then we'll let it sit off the heat as well. Oh, shit. Okay. Are you making wings today? During the weeks? I don't know why, but I'm not getting your live updates. 4 people's jobs. Jeez. Keeping the weekends for you. Oh, I feel that. Hey, Swan. How are you, sweetheart? How you been feeling? How we doing? Whenever I say how we doing, it just reminds me of what's his name, who has since passed, and he goes, how we doing, screwing? Or what we doing, screwing? I think that's what he says. It's been a while since I've heard the saying. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to kind of wing it. I went to the grocery stores and I bought the bare minimum. All right. So I'm actually going to wait now because... Have a great night, Dallas. Have a great night. If you're racing tonight, you better win. I'm watching you. You better win. How you doing? All right, good. This is starting to thaw out here a little bit. All right, I don't want to start my stir-fried veggies quite yet, so we're just going to stall. Hey, Creme, I was talking about you. All good things, I promise. Because I'm going to... What? Because I'm going to be using creme de lish for my frosting. Because I need a little bit of sweetness. No jumping. She's like, oh my god, let me lick your face. She loves to like shove her face like in your body, and like when I'm sleeping in the morning, she'll shove her face into my pillow. Wake my ass up. He wakes my ass up more than she does though. He just will come on in and be like, meow, bitch, get your ass up. Hey, and bye. Ooh, cookie booth. All right, beer runner, you have a good one. So I'm going to start this once we kind of get this boiling and I put the lid on. No. This is my remote for my camera. This isn't a cutting board either. This is a countertop. It's supposed to be rollable, but I broke all of the wheels on it, so it no longer rolls. But I do move it when I have to clean. I just move it back and forth when I have to clean underneath it and stuff. All right, we're getting there to the boiling point here. It's not quite there. Anybody doing anything fun this week? This weekend? The last 2 days have felt so freaking long at work. And I have no idea why. Maybe it's because like the books I've been listening to this past week just haven't really been piquing my interest. I listened to this one series, and now I'm listening to a spinoff on a part of the series I was listening to. So, like, the first series I was listening to was about a knitting group and all of the ladies that were in the knitting group. And they get into these, like, weird, strange scenarios. And the middle book with one of the girls, she has brothers. And the next series, that's the spinoff series that I'm listening to, is about all these brothers. It's just not as great of stories. Like, they're kind of boring. But that's kind of what I'm listening to right now. So it's not really piquing my interest as much. And there's only 2 other guys I really want to listen to. And then I think I'm going to be done with the series because I'm over it. This comes a point where there's too many books in a series. I love longer series because I get into, like, the characters and the world, and I love that, right? But then there just also comes a point where, like, there's nothing more to write about these people. You did? Is your birthday today? No, you told me when your birthday. What was your birthday again? What did you make all for your birthday? This
Whose
isn't...
birthday?
Huh?
Whose birthday?
Cardle.
Oh.
I'm not really interested in the Dune series. I've heard a lot about them. I've heard good and bad things. I've heard both. I'm just not really interested in that. I like, I mean, I like a bunch of different stuff, but... Alright, we're going to put this on. I'm going to set a... Well, actually, the timer that it's on is perfectly fine. I'm going to turn this down into a lower heat so that can just simmer for the rice. And let's start by warming up our wok. Put some oil in there. I'm gonna do what is it at? 350? That's good enough. 375. All right, I'm gonna let that warm up. The cake is smelling delicious. We're gonna make the frosting for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not interested in reading something that long. Again, there comes a point where, like, enough is enough. Like, we do not need to, like, have that many books. Just, like, I feel like I really like, ow. I really like the, Walking Dead series. Right? But at the same time, it's like, okay, it's been going on for long enough. Let's wrap it up. I get it. It still makes money. So it's like, okay. But, you know, it may still make us money, but it doesn't need to keep going. You lose control. Music make you lose control. Yeah. So, like, that's definitely the one thing about, like, the ACOTAR series and Fourth Wing is they're long books to begin with, which is same with Dune. They're long books to begin with, and then they're, like, multiple books. Okay. This one is going on that one. Beautiful. Problem solved. Right? I did that right? Yes. Beautiful. Yeah. I like, personally, like, if a book is gonna be a solo book or just a few books, I don't mind when they're 800 pages long or 1,000 pages long, right? I don't mind that. For me, as an audiobook listener, that's about 25 to 30 hours long. To me, that's fine because I like something that can interact me for multiple days. But when there's 7 books at that rate, it's like, oh my God, give me a break. Yeah, see, I'm also not really a big fan of those kind of books. I like fantasy, but I like romantasy. So like romance and fantasy together. All right, this is still frozen, but that's okay. It might pop. So I'm gonna turn it down just a bit. My cats are like, I'm fucking out, bro. I've listened to all those books, Sam. Crescent City. I've read every single one of Sarah J. Maas's books I've read. Or, well, I shouldn't say read. I listened to. So I listened to... The order that I listened to, it's supposed to be Throne of Glass, then A Court of Thorn and Roses, and then the Crescent City series. I read it ACOTAR, CC, and then TOG. So I read it a little bit backwards. And there is going to be another book coming out for ACOTAR, which obviously I'll listen to that too. And then I listened to, obviously, Fourth Wing. It's so much fantasy all at once. That's why I had to go into a romance series. But this one was just a bit too long. All right. How we doing? Let's turn that up a little bit now. Again, this is the most ghetto stir fry, but we're going to make it work. We got to make a stir fry sauce for this, so we're going to make that next. I'm just going to basically just mix up random stuff. I forgot that I need to get soy sauce, so hopefully I have enough. There are definitely too many peas. But you know what? It's okay. I could add more broccoli. Some bottles, some bottles. Alright, perfect. And the liquid from the ice and stuff is actually just fine because that'll help with our stir fry. So I'm just going to pop that top on there to let that kind of cook a little bit. It doesn't really have to do anything too crazy, but is what it is. All right, so am I vegan? No. We make a lot of vegetarian and vegan dishes because I do have a few people who request those things, but I'm not vegan, no. Okay, we're going to do soy sauce, oyster sauce. Wow, yeah, I really don't have a lot of soy sauce left. Diamonds for 6 of my bitches. Friends with my riches. Think retail therapy. What am I looking for? Miso. This time I had enough money to solve them. Okay. Why not? I'm just, again, adding whatever the hell I want. Whatever I got in there, that's what we're using. Alright. And hers, I got it. We did use some animal products. We had eggs in our cake. Alright, I love oyster sauce, so I put quite a bit in there. You don't need a lot of oyster sauce. It is sweet. I think I might actually just use the rest of this soy sauce. We're adding however much of that soy sauce there was. We're going to add just a splishity splash of Worcestershire sauce. Soy sauce is also not vegan. Neither is, is Worcestershire sauce? This one is. That is also not vegan. All right, we're gonna use some hoisin sauce, which I don't think hoisin sauce is either, is it? Oyster sauce is not. This is. Okay. I mean, let's add a little bit of this. You guys know I love my booties. You don't need a ton of hoisin sauce either. I'm gonna use a little bit more than that. Get together and me. A non-vegan soy sauce? It's not vegan. Alright. That's why when you see vegan recipes, it'll say you have to use a coconut based. And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. I don't actually know why, but I'll tell you why. I don't actually know why. But that's what they say on vegan recipes, that it's not. God damn it. Will this close? It says that it's not vegan, so I don't know. I don't know. Look it up. Google's a thing. Listen, I'll tell you what I told my doctors when I used to work with doctors. Listen, I'm not the one that went to school for that many years. And if you don't know, I don't know. And good news, Google exists. Okay. We did some garlic. I'm going to use a little bit of roasted red chili paste, just a little. I don't want to add a lot. Kind of give it a little bit of a spice. And then I do want to add some miso. I love miso. I knew her. Yeah. Hi, Astro. How are you? Welcome on in. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. Vegan recipes always say to use a vegan soy sauce, so. Soy is a bean. You are correct. Maybe some soy sauces are produced in the same plants, like same manufacturers as other things that do not have. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of miso. I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Let me put this shit away, and then we're gonna stir this. I'm also gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. We'll add a little bit of ginger in there. A little bit of ginger. Let's get my ginger. All right. I'm gonna do some onion powder and garlic powder, even though we did add some garlic in there too. Perfect. That's better. That's better. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad I changed those tops. Yeah, baby. Hey, Sir Grunge, how are you? All right, that's fine. That's just simmering. Mm-hmm. Well, you found out your Sir Billy. You found your answer off Google. That's what Google's for. Not Cake Chick. I'm not Google. I also do like vegan recipes. While I don't eat a ton of vegan, I mean, I eat quite a bit of vegan. I like to try to do a couple of days of either vegetarian or vegan meals. I don't try to eat a ton of meat. All right, we're gonna add some pepper. I don't like that side of the pepper go because pepper never comes out. There we go. I don't really need salt because we've added the soy sauce, which is kind of salty, and other ingredients that have salt in it, so I'm not gonna add a ton of salt. All right, and what I'm gonna do, add a little bit of water to thin this out. and whisk it with the whisk. So let me whisk. All right. See, there you go. We love Google. All right. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna turn that off. We'll just let that sit there too for another 12 minutes. Ooh, I made a mess. Hang on, guys. I gotta clean up my mess. All right, beautiful. Okay. All right, beautiful. How's your day, Sir Grunge? Coffee. I'm not a coffee fan, to be quite honest. All right, this is actually beautiful. I got a nice little crisp on there. That's beautiful. Fuck them kids, though. All right. Just kidding. Don't. All right. Let's add our sauce. I'm going to turn this down so that it can be on a very low heat. So it just simmers and it doesn't really boil up too much with my sauce. I do want to add a little bit of water, though. All right, there we go. I just wanted to kind of thin that out with a little bit of water. Perfect. This is going to be perfect with the rice too, to kind of soak it up a little bit. All right, beautiful. So again, I'm just going to let this simmer on here until my rice is done, and then we'll just top that off. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What are these words you speak of, Sir Grunge? You buy directly from roasters? That's some fancy shit. I drink tea, and I don't drink tea every day. And I like herbal teas. You are a roaster? Really? That's actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So I'm just gonna let that be. Just a little bit there. That's actually really fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Our rice should be almost done, and did that not go? We gotta take this out. I guess I didn't put on my timer correctly. Let's make sure that this is actually done. So I'm gonna poke it. We're gonna poke it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? And then we're gonna make a topping for it, but I don't want it to melt, so I'm gonna let that sit completely. Where's my little thingy, my bobbers? Well, we're gonna use a knife because I can't find my toothpicks. It looks done. It doesn't come out completely clean, but I'm just gonna let it sit on the back of the stove here, and it should firm up a little bit. All right, beautiful. I'm gonna do another maybe 6 minutes on the rice. It's off. It's just sitting there. What's very affordable? Coffee cherry tree? That sounds fucking dope AF. Let me go sleep. That's what it must be. I think the whole purpose of people being vegan, though, is to limit their meat intake as well as, you know, try their best to not harm animals. I don't need that on anymore. So, you know, everybody does it for different reasons too. Some people do a vegan lifestyle or as close to a vegan or a vegetarian lifestyle for health reasons. Now, though, what's making a more of a bigger appearance is plant-based. But again, I don't judge no matter what diet you have. I have, you know, my own opinions on certain diets that I don't like, you know, whether you're a completely carnivore or plant-based, vegan, vegetarian, keto. It really does not matter to me as long as you're adding nutrients to your body that is right for your body and helps to fuel you, because food is fuel. Well, that's good to know, Sir Grunge. That and soccer, football. I don't know anything about soccer, to be honest. I'm sorry. I know nothing about soccer. Or American football. I know a little bit about hockey because of my husband. That's about it. All right, our rice is almost done. Let me fill my flour up. I don't know this song. It's not in English. That's okay. I mean, I feel like anybody who judges you on anything that you do just isn't somebody I really want in my life. And none of those people are here in chat, nor am I, so I don't get to ask them why. Nor do I really care about their opinions. That's your new team. Oh, Swedish. Hey, Blue Moose, how are you? All right, that's good. We're getting shit done tonight, guys. Doing well. How have you been? All right, perfect, though. Let me move some stuff around. Put this up here. This over here. I like this song, even though I don't know what it's saying. I like the beat, you know? So I'm just letting the cake kind of sit on the back of the stove to kind of still firm up a little bit. But I do want to put that in the fridge to cool down faster. Well, all right. So this is done. I think my rice actually probably is done too. Busy on Minecraft. What you been doing on Minecraft? You making some cool shit? I don't really play I've played Minecraft once for like a few minutes. I don't really play Minecraft though. All right, let's take a peek at my rice. Ooh, it's beautiful. Okay. All right. This rice is beautiful, exactly how I wanted it. What are you gaming? Are you playing Minecraft right now? I play mainly like Sims, and I don't really play a ton of games. Once in a while I'll play like Animal Crossing. What? Beautiful. And I play Fortnite. I play Fortnite probably more than any other game. And that's saying a lot because I barely play that. Alright, so I'm going to add in our veggies, mainly peas. It's a very pealicious fucking dish here, y'all. PK, dinner's ready. It's my mouth. Spit it out. Dinner. Alright. Let's give this a taste. I'm sure it'll be good. It's gonna be good because I made it, bitch. After I eat this, or majority of this, I am going to start making that frosting. Silver G, you came right on time. We are ready now. Now, this is our ghetto version of stir fry. It's mainly just peas because I was running low on food. I could have made something different, but I decided not to. Hogwarts. That's actually really fucking dope. You should post pictures in Discord. A lot of close up. It's hot as fuck. It gets a little grainy when it zooms. I've been seeing a lot of like questions on threads and stuff about people being like, do you care if streamers eat on stream? And obviously I'm a food and drink streamer, so I'm going to be eating on stream. But the amount of people that get really offended about people eating on stream, I get it. Some people have don't like to hear people eat and stuff. But it really pisses some people off. Let me see. What did you say? Ooh. That's fancy, Sir Grunge. Oh. There you go. Grab your bill. Grab a spoon or a fork. Yeah, like mukbangs are a thing, but some people just really don't like it. Like, I think a lot of people that we're asking are gamers. Potato. Potato. I think a lot of people that we're asking or like talking about it are gamers, and they're like, oh, I don't want to hear somebody like chewing on like snacks while playing games. But I don't give a fuck. How many times have I like randomly grabbed a granola bar just to eat when I'm playing a game with you guys? Yeah, but I think this is more for gamers instead of food and drink streamers. I know. I thought that was amusing. We have cake here too. We gotta make our stuff for the cake. I'm a little worried. It may not be cooked all the way in the middle. Oh well. It'll be a little mushy in the middle. You don't wake up early enough for that? I have had like full breakfast with you guys where PK will buy me like McDonald's breakfast or like Burger King when I'm crafting or something, because if it's gonna be a long stream and I'm hungry, I'll sit there and eat and chat with you guys. We all have to eat, you know? And if you're doing a longer stream, yeah, I get that, Silver G. And a lot of people have an insecurity, like, about eating on stream. Obviously, I don't care. You guys see me. I'm talking with my mouth full. You guys think I give a fuck? You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. I make a fool out of myself daily on this channel, okay? I sing poorly. I dance poorly. I chew and talk. I set fires in the house. I fail on some of my crafts. You guys, if you've been here since the beginning of my crafting journey, you know how frustrated I've gotten on stream. I have raged on stream. No, that's not true, Silver. I literally just bob. I'm like a chicken. Do a little shimmy shimmy. Post in Discord, Sir Grunge, because I can't open links on this computer. Trust me. I can't do a lot on this computer. That's my streaming computer for food and drink. Well, DM me it. You don't have my Discord? Oh my goodness. Whoops.
I'm not dicking around this fucking day. I can't get these peas out of the bowl.
I don't care. Don't eat them.
Fucking peas. Can't get them out of the bowl.
Okay.
Chase them out with the goddamn fork.
Not the end of the world.
It's not.
People keep on giving in. Again, we're all human. We all need to eat, right? When I met PK, we went on a date to like our favorite restaurant. And our first date, I wouldn't eat all my food because I was really embarrassed. But to be fair, in both of my previous relationships before him, they used to comment, "I know here, yeah, welcome on egg. Is it Zanma? How do I say your name? Can I call you, is it Zanma 963? Please let me know what I can call you if I can't pronounce your name correctly." But previously, before I met PK, my relationships would critique me on how much I ate. So I had a real big insecurity about that. And it's taken me years to get over it. I eat as freely as possible. I mean, PK sees me eat barrels and barrels of food. I have no shame. You guys see me eat here all the time. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't insecure about it at least one point in my life. And obviously, if I'm going to be eating something that's difficult, like sushi, I do cover my mouth when I'm eating. Like I do this. I don't feel like there's a need for somebody to see all the food in my mouth. How hot. But on stream, especially as like a content creator of any sort, whether you're posting videos on Facebook, TikTok, streaming, YouTube, you're going to be critiqued. So I don't care. That's why, like, I was saying yesterday that, like, you got all these hot girls cooking in the kitchen sometimes, and they're having, like, they're, like, half naked or in, like, their bikinis making food or, like, professional wear. And I'm over here looking like a straight up hobo with, like, my baggy shirts and PJs and my, like, sweats and stuff that I wear. So, sometimes I do want to look cute on stream. Like, look at my hair right now. But, like, most of the time, I really don't give a fuck. Who am I trying to impress? PK? Bitch, I already got him. Also, guys, if you want to tell your grandmas and your moms and your siblings and your aunts and uncles to follow me, we'll have an epic dance battle, me and PK. And you guys get to be judges. I literally will have a judge panel. You can enter to be a judge panel. We got so close to that 1,000, and then all my... and we dropped. But that was okay. We're rebuilding. We'll get there. But that's why you got to tell your mommies and your poppies. Are you going to DM me on Twitch? Okay. Let me see. Did you DM me? I didn't get it yet. You can go wherever you like. Okay. So for our frosting, we're going to do creme delish. This is like a food enhancer. I like to add it to my frostings because it adds a little bit of sugar in there. So we're going to do creme delish. I'm going to do some yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt, and add some protein powder. And then I think I might thin it out with some milk. We'll see. Okay. I'm gonna put this down and move some stuff. So to speed up the process of letting this cool down all the way, I am going to put my cake in the fridge. We'll try to let it cool down that way. We'll just make it faster. At least that's the goal. Okay. Beautiful. Also, guys, if you were here yesterday, I made a blackened salmon dish. That shit was so good. Blackened salmon Caesar salad, that was so good. I don't actually know what PK is doing. So I'm going to use this bowl that we already used because why not? To make this. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got the cats and the dog. Popo is just living his best life over here. Huh, Bobby? He's like, you talking to me, Mom? Oops. I am. You're such a ham. Miss Nora's she likes to lay on the rug I have, which is disgusting. I don't know why she likes to lay there, but she does nonetheless. Actually, I'm going to keep that in there because I'll throw that away once I'm done. All right. Super easy. But ain't no fashion, go clean. Oh, you know what I'm obsessed with too? Oh, sorry, Bean. I'm also very obsessed with blueberries. I don't know why I get into these like moments where I have to have blueberries. Oh. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, Pablo. How are you, sweetheart? All right, let me get some protein powder out. So I just used pea protein, which I read something online. Yay! I read something online about pea protein. It wasn't positive, but I don't remember what it said. You got home late from work? Why they keeping you there late? Okay, I'm gonna do like that much for protein powder. Oh, you know what? I think they found heavy metals in certain pea protein. I think that's the thing. Brands. Not that one I use, because I checked like as soon as that had come out. I was like, all right, let me check this because I'll throw it away. But certain ones I guess have like heavy metals in there or whatever. So just like maybe look into that first before you buy pea protein. I don't know if other protein powders have that issue, but I know it was specifically pea protein, which is a vegan protein powder. I am doing great. I know you want some. Get down. Down. If you're good, mommy, I'll give you some. Nobody wants to see your butthole. Hey, bestie, how are you? What if I like heavy metal? I mean, hey, you might as well go for it. Oh, okay. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have nothing. I'm going to do actually quite a bit because we have kind of a bigger cake. I think that should be good. Yes, mommy's going to give you some. You get some first because you can have more than he can. Okay, you can have some too, dude. Look at these animals. Jeez. Okay, that's enough for you. I'm the best dog and cat mom, okay? My other cat never comes around to get these goods. I'm doing great. All right, let's add a little bit of creme de lish up in here. I do have a measuring spoon. This is where my teaspoon went. Tablespoon. I'm not going to do the full 3 tablespoons. I did like 1.5. I'll just pour it in your mouth. Put it in my mouth. My motherfucking mouth. All right, let's give this a little whisk. A little whiskin'. Oh, it was that good, huh, Bobby? My cat is obsessed with yogurt. I don't like him to have a lot because I buy full fat. And they really shouldn't have too much high fat. So you can get like non-fat for them. He can have a little bit though. He's fine. You work in food service? Oh, I didn't know that. All right, this is going to be way too dry. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to this. I think I'm going to need more yogurt too. I'm just going to add a little bit of milk, not a lot, to kind of thin it out a little bit. But if you want a thicker, chunkier Um, frosting, go for it. Okay, we'll just do a little bit. There we go. I kind of want it to be more like kind of like a pasty, like a paste kind of thing. How was everybody's day though? Today was a very Tuesday. Guys, there is going to be an ad in about 50 seconds. I apologize. Definitely PK as far as food wise because he gets to eat it all. The pets only get so much. Oh, Nora, you need more water, Bean? She's like licking out of an empty bowl. She drinks so much water during the day. I'll get you more. Plus, she went for a WALK today, so. No, you're not getting any more. Ah! Sorry about that, guys. All right, I may add a little bit more yogurt to this. We'll see. My cat really wants more. What was I doing? Oh, I need to give Nora water. Sorry, my ADHD is flaring right now. Broskies, what are y'all doing? Poe, get out of the fridge, bro. Come on. Go on, get. Goodness. I live in a zoo, okay? I'm your local Willy Wonka. I sell chocolate and help put product together. That's actually really fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just the scheduler. All right, let's taste this. I feel like it does need to be a little bit more sweeter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add more yogurt. And then I'm also going to add some maple syrup to this. So I'm going to add some more yogurt and then I'm also going to add that maple syrup. And hopefully that'll sweeten it up enough. I worry about adding maple syrup because it'll thin it out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Let's see. Nobody told me what ads they got last time, so I'm gonna have to ask it again. Again, if you are not in the ad, you're the real MVP because that means you're either subscribed or you have Turbo or something that helps me. So I appreciate you. I could not work in a chocolate factory. I would eat all the chocolate. I have the biggest sweet tooth. Hey, Alpha, how are you, sweetheart? All right, let's see. Still needs to be just a little bit more sweeter. I don't want it to be overly sweet because, again, this is going to go on a cake. And I don't like super sweet frostings. But I do want it to be a little bit more sweet. So recognize the choice to be yours. All right, beautiful. All right, that should be perfect. And this is exactly how I want my frosting to be, so that's beautiful. So if I put it on the cake now, it will kind of melt. Because my cake is a little bit... I'm a little nervous it's not cooked all the way in the middle. It might be. I kind of want to just put it on there now. I'm just going to do it and be impatient. Let's fucking go. Guys, if you were in the ad, what ads did you get? I need to know. This will tell me a lot about you. Don't be ashamed if it's an erectile dysfunction or a condom one. I'm only going to judge you a little. And I'm totally kidding. I know I'm not going to judge you at all. Yeah, see, Silver, I did that. And it didn't come out perfect. So it's okay. Hey, Bob, how are you? Is this the best way to smooth this out? Absolutely not, guys. Why am I doing it like this? Because I'm lazy. If you answered that, that was the question. How we doing today, Bob? All right. I really wanted to just put this on here because I want a piece. That's the real reason. It was like... Still a little liquidy. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. This is me being very impatient. Okay? I am so excited. I want this really bad. We're not waiting. Huh, Bubby? Oh, God. I made a mess. How did this happen? This is our pumpkin cake. We made a stir fry. It was a pretty ghetto stir fry. And this is a pumpkin cake with a protein frosting. All right. We'll do a little piece. Oh, yeah. It's definitely probably not cooked all the way, but I'm going to eat it. And it's very liquidy of a frosting because this is still warm. I didn't cut this well enough. You guys want some?
No, I mean, I will watch it.
It's definitely a manic Tuesday. It's always a manic in this kitchen. You guys think I know what I'm doing? I don't. Damn, son. This is fucking delicious. Damn. Poe, nobody wants to see your butthole. Ah! You like that booty? Me too. Spooky. What color would you like? I got both the cats here now. Something tells me she's bullying Nora again. Purple? Perfect. That's like my favorite one. Guys, if you've never seen this before, anytime we get a sub, resub, or gift a sub, we play the Trivillennial game, which is a millennial trivia game. You don't have to be a millennial to play. And you get to pick a card when you're the gifter or the subber. And Spooky picks the color purple, which is the controversial card. You're fucking sore. All right, guys. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to know the answer to this one. Why did Britney Spears shave her head in 2007 while she's battling for custody of her kids? A, she thought it would make her look more sympathetic. B, her hair was pink at the time and she thought it would be inappropriate for court. C, she wanted to prevent the judge from testing her hair for drugs. Or D, she got drunk and did it as a dare. Oh, well, at least you were getting nice and active. Why did Britney Spears shave her head in 2007 while she was battling for custody of her kids? A, she thought it would make her look more sympathetic. B, her hair was pink at the time, and she thought it was inappropriate for court. C, she wanted to prevent the judges from dusting her hair for drugs. Or D, she got drunk and did it as a dare. I'm a B. I'm a B. I'm a B. This is really good.
Where's the other guy? I killed two.
Like, this is very good. It's going in the fridge, but it's very good. It's not super sweet, and I'm glad that I made the frosting like this. It's thick. It's a thick frosting, but it's good. And not super sweet. Hey, Daniel. I saw you live today. I did a little mini lurk in there for a little bit, and then I had a dip. I feel like all the parents start to call me in the afternoon. She's dumb. Don't be treating Britney that way. Why did Britney Spears shave her head in 2007 while she was battling for custody of her kids? A, she thought it would make her look more sympathetic. B, her hair was pink at the time and she thought it was inappropriate for court. C, she wanted to prevent the judges from testing her hair. Or D, she got drunk and did it on a dare. Poe, I swear to fucking Christ, bro. Get out of here. The answer is actually C. So good job. Good job, Spooky. She didn't want them testing her for hair for drugs. Because she was on drugs. And she had a, whatever that thing is called. Thank you so much for your resub, babe. Oh, no. All right. That was delicious. I will probably have another bit of it, but 5 stream streak, let's go. I know, let's go. I appreciate you guys. Also, guys, at the time that we finally hit 1,000 subs, if you are, or not subs, I'm sorry, 1,000 followers, if you are a sub, you get to be on the judging panel if you'd like. For our Extreme Dance stream, that will be all announced. I'll literally take the time to pick the judging panel. It's going to be totally whatever you guys want. So if you want to be on the judging panel and you are subbed, you are able to. I'm limiting it to subs only because I trust most of the subs that are subbed to us. I will make an exception though. I'd like 3. I'll make an exception though if we don't have 3 people who want to. Sam, you can be a judge, honey. I will accept it. Yeah, isn't like anything that's soccer out in like that other area and Europe is soccer? Or anything that says football in Europe is soccer? This is actually better cold. I'm not gonna lie. Guys. It's been real. It's been fun. And it's been real fun. But I gotta get the fuck out of here. You guys want me to do a little mini dance break for you first? Let's do a dance break here before we end. Rugby is fucking insane. This is our goodbye dance, guys. Silver was like, oh, but you can dance. Can I? If you have dance emotes, use them, babies. Use them. Is that it for the song? I get a feeling that I never had before. Oh no, I'll get a good feeling. Oh no, I get a good feeling. Let's see, how many sets am I at? Over 10,000. Let's fucking go. That's right, Bob. Just so you know the schedule, we will be streaming on Sunday. And Sunday we'll be actually doing a craft. I think I might make a purse on Sunday. We'll see. Is this what that bear is doing? If you post a dance emote, I'll try to do the dance emote that it's doing. Or if you tell me a dance move you'd like me to do, like the sprinkler, I'll do it for you. To the best of my ability. You know? Alright, guys. I guess that's it. Who we going to go say hi to? Who we going to go say hi to? The Cabbage Patch? What is the Cabbage Patch? Do I know the Cabbage Patch? Probably. Okay, we got John on. I think we're going to go say hi to John. Must be the money. The hell in the back with the low CDOY. All right, let's go say hi to John. I think John is just starting-ish. Yeah, that's what we're going to go say hi to. He is celebrating the... Excuse me, please let me touch. I said start raid. John is amazing. You guys will love him. He is literally so funny. So much energy that guy has. My God. Thank you guys so much for spending your time here and being here. You could be anywhere else in Twitch and you decided to spend your day here lurking with me, chilling with me, hanging with me, talking with me. Even though... Did my stir fry come out that great? Absolutely not. But you know what? It was good as fuck. All right? And that's all that matters. Make sure you drink your water. Eat something healthy. Maybe a fruit or vegetable. Maybe a little bit of both. Take your meds. We all got to take some meds. So take some meds. I'll catch you guys on Sunday. We're going to do some cool fucking shit. Some crafting. I want to make a macrame top. But that's a little too advanced for right now. But I will check y'all on the flip side.